Mick Foley's going to make a case for Christmas as the greatest holiday of the year.
The reason I'm going for Christmas is because it does create those amazing memories. And I've had a chance to visit the homes of children who are really going through some tough things. When I portray Santa, sometimes I'm in a hospital room with just a child or just a parent. And there was one case, I think in 2016, where I went around, I visited all the adults first in the the Stony Brook University Cancer Center, and then I visited the children. And there was this one little boy who was so tired, he didn't have a hair on his head from his treatments. And I didn't think he would even remember me when my visit was over. But I looked at his mom and she had tears streaming down her cheeks because someone cared enough to come in and try to make his day a little nicer. And on that night, in that little boy's house, I felt like I was that. I didn't feel like I was playing Santa. I felt like I was Santa. And the boy, who's now 15 and in perfect health, he sends me this about 45-second. He's choked up. He was really choked up to know that that someone cared enough, not just to visit his house, but to write the letters.
Tommy Davidson will make a case for the announcement of Martin Luther King's birthday in '83 as a federal holiday, as the most inspirational moment of the '80s.
I just think that it was completing an arc that our country really needed. But to have there's no holiday that where peace is celebrated around the world. It just made didn't put John Brown's life in vain. Didn't put the John Kennedy's life in vain. Well-meaning white people that were a part of the civil rights movement, and wanted equality just as bad as we did. It just was a good modern answer to a very ancient problem, and we still have. But I think it's become more of an illusion, or more of a political tool, or a tool that could be used by very powerful small group of people that can turn us against each other like they do. But I just think that the justice system, the government, the people really just said, you know what? Martin Luther King gave his life so that everybody could be together, and damn if they aren't. My mom and my dad are white. I didn't know that I was black. Family in the trash in Mississippi. But they answered and then took me and raised me. But they answered the call of Kennedy. No one really ever speaks to the white part of America that wanted that. And the reason why I brought up John Brown is because John Brown was from Kansas and Missouri, were two states that didn't want slavery. And his two sons, his family, they died, which spurred the civil rights movement. But I can just go, through a litany of nobody got out of here without being touched by it. The Irish in the famine, the Polish, the Poles, Latinos. It was just a day where everybody can just put it down and kind of look like the John Rockwell painting, where we had us all.
Mr. Larry Hankin, our thought-provoking question, our final one. If humanity were put on a trial by an advanced race of aliens, how would you defend humanity and argue for its continued existence?
A plea bargain. The crime that humanity has caused is I'd put them in jail. I don't think I would let Homo sapiens off scot-free. There's just too much to blame. They've done too much damage, Homo sapiens. So a plea bargain is, I guess, the only way to go, or throw yourself on the mercy of the jury. But I don't know how to defend them, so I don't know how to defend Homo sapiens. Is defending
any hope, Larry? Is there any hope?
We can't go back. We can't turn it off. We can't change the planet anymore. It's going. So I think we've passed the point of no return. I think last week I think January 3rd, I think, was the time when we passed the point. So I don't have much hope. I got my fingers crossed.
Mr. Jenkins, there are many different times in life where we find ourselves at a crossroads. Could you please share a moment in your life when you were at a crossroads and might have felt stuck, my friend?
Well, the crossroads probably started when I was 15 years old. As you mentioned earlier, I wanted to be an NHL hockey player. I had the opportunity to meet Willie O'Ree at a young age. He was playing with the Boston Bruins. My dad took me to the arena, and he wanted to basically show me that there's a player of color, Afro-American, playing NHL hockey. Later on that year, Gene DeJura showed up in my hometown. He was a history teacher. He came to collegiate high school, and he had watched me work out and play in the summer league, and he decided that pitching might be my best avenue. I worked with him almost 2.5, 3 years in the summer, strengthening my arm and understanding that pitching, if I was going to get a chance to sign professionally, I had to show that I had the great ability to do it. I got scouted by several teams: Detroit, Pittsburgh, Red Sox, Detroit, and also the Phillies is the team I ended up signing with at the age of 18, right out of high school. And things just kind of snowballed for me. Getting the opportunity to talk and understand the art of pitching from Jim Bunning, Robin Roberts, Cal McClish, went to winter ball, learned how to throw a slider, which was the pitch that I thought that got me to the big leagues. And I had that opportunity to have one of the best managers in baseball, Leo the Lifter Osher, as a manager. I had him for 7 years. He gave me that opportunity to be a starting pitcher, to go out there and display my talent, and to win ball games. So when I look back, the crossroads of understanding that hockey was a great sport, so was basketball, but my best sport was baseball. And I learned the art of pitching, muscle memory, control. I just think that if it wasn't for a lot of different individuals pushing and having, I think, the understanding that this young kid at 15, 16 years old might potentially grow into a major league ball player, which I did at the age of 21, got to the big leagues. So when I look back, I had the opportunity to different gentlemen show me the correct way to learn the game, especially pitching, and to win and to be successful. So that's my crossroads.